What's up, guys? What's going on? Happy Mondays. Wow, what a day. A little flat today. Microsoft, 0% move almost. Apple, Amazon up 1.22%. Google, less than 1% move. Disney, still in the greens a little bit. Netflix. Everything else is kind of red. Hey, what's up, guys? RB Nickel, what's going on? Mario, PX1, what's up? Hey, happy Valentine's Day. Biff Bath and Body Works down a little bit. JKHY is up. Las Vegas Sand still up. What are they doing? How do they just keep going up? What kind of crack are they pushing out there? Tesla A75, Amazon 3100. Fertilizer dead today. You know what, man? Oh my gosh. Moderna, $142 now. The Great Fall. Hey, what's up, Daver AI3? The Great Fall of Moderna. Yo, honestly, man, when is Tesla gonna die? Can we just die? Can you just go back to $800, Tesla, please? Just go back to the $800. Go test that double bottom, so we can try to get another, dip buying opportunity. Visa trash. Oh, a lot of oils are down today. Another scam. APA down 5%. Occidental down 4%. What a scam. It's down, but it's not down a lot. Like, if you're gonna die, can you at least die a lot? Or if you're gonna go up, just go up a lot for us. Don't be in the middle. Neither of us benefits from that. Right, guys? Please, no more of this less than 1% move per day. Yeah, we're waiting for the car earnings to come out. I hate this company, by the way. Did I tell you guys how much I hate this company, man? Yeah, so most interesting earnings today. Let's pull up the Bazinga's earnings reports. Avis Budget Group, KAR. This morning at Weber's, didn't do so well. I mean, obviously, Weber's, right? Like, how'd this company even get in the stock market? It's just a grill company. ANET also reporting today. Advanced Auto Parts. Honestly, in hindsight, we should have played Advanced Auto Parts. I felt like that would have been an interesting play. Maybe to the bearish side. All right, let's see what scam Avis Budget Group pulled today, man. Every quarter, this company pulls a scam. Do I hate it more than MU? Honestly, I don't even hate MU that much. I actually low key kind of like MU a little bit because with the new strategy with the calendars, MU would actually be a good play. But car, man, this company, they're really a scam, bro. They're really a scam. But I also really never use them. I don't even use Hertz. I think I use Thrifty from time to time if I'm traveling, because I think that's the cheapest one. Um, but and then like sometimes subsidiaries of Hertz. The China hustle. Oh, upstart tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. Think it's gonna crash like a firm. Die. Waiting on Spy Bear. Spy Bearish win. Alright, so Avis Budget Group reported record revenue, net income, and adjusted EBITDA. So apparently another great quarter, right? Let's see what these bozos said. Earnings per share is $6.63. Beat estimate of 615. So obviously great quarter on the EPS side. EBITDA 683 as opposed to 74 mil. Same. Sales is 2.57 billion as opposed to 2.41 billion. Earnings per share is like 1,900%. Sales is like 89% increase compared to last year. But also compared to a year ago, the stock was trading at like $48. So stock was also extremely overvalued in terms of price appreciation. Look at that, man. They just ran up to like 200 today. They dropped. Now they're recovering. Just flip flopping, man. Killing everybody. That's why I hate playing them. That's why I would never want to play them. It's just not worth. Not same business, but same sector though, in a way. ANET, let's see. ANET came out too. Probably had good earnings. The cloud sector has been doing really good the last 2 weeks for some reason. Starting out with Twilio having a really good earnings last week, but the liquidity for ANET is very illiquid in the options trade contract, so it's really hard to play it. That's the problem with some of these like big companies. Liquidity is really hard to play. Because if you don't get a good fill or you can't exit on a good fill, then even if your play is up, you're not gonna be up as much because you're fighting to get, you're fighting to sell because there's no one trying to buy from you. So earnings per share is 82 cents as opposed to 73 cents. So that's a good beat. Sales is 824 mil as opposed to 789 mil. It says this is a 32% increase compared to the same period last year and 27% increase in sales compared to the same period last year. So pretty good quarter for them. Let's see if they say anything interesting in the earnings report. Stock split, stock split, stock split. No stock split. Strong guidance. Revenue between 840 to 860. This quarter is 824, so pretty strong guidance in that consideration of that. No stock splits. No share buyback. Oh, and spy puts? Oh man. What number you got? Which spy put you got? Yo, did any of you guys get the free Bitcoin from Coinbase and FTX? I heard they were giving out free Bitcoin yesterday if you watched the Super Bowl commercial. 435? Yo, that's like right here, 435. We hit that today, no? What do you got? This tomorrow's expiration? Wednesday's expiration, I assume? 435? That's so close, man. 218? Oh, that's Friday. I got some 380 puts. 380 puts, baby. 400 and 380. Me, I'm hoping for death. I'm actually hoping for the market to collapse. I'm not even looking for the double bottom move at that point. If we get the 400 and to 380, that's like below that double bottom. A double bottom is like 425 or something like that. Over. It's over. But I was just kidding. It's a hedge. It's a hedge though. I was kidding about that. Don't ON. I was just kidding. Twitch streamer gave out 800K worth of Bitcoin yesterday. Oh jeez, that's crazy. Right, tax write-off. Mass smart. Genius. Earnings per share is 14 cents for ammo. Pow pow pow. Beat estimate of 10 cents. Sales is 64.7 million as opposed to 65.67. 450% increase compared to last year, and 289% increase in sale compared to last year. Still having great quarters and things like that, but stock is not running no more. Why? Why? The hell? New user growth average at 55,000 per month? Hold on, is this the ammo and gun company? Gun brokers. Dude, what? 55,000 people a month are signing onto gunbroker.com and just buying firearms and things like that? Dang. Why isn't this stock going to the moon? Bro. Yo, this is so crazy. Look at this. 100% of our production for 2022 has been sold. Yo, dude, that is so crazy. Why are we not long on this stock? Like, why is this stock not worth $10 right now? This is crazy. So, what is this company? It's a leading vertically integrated producer of high performance ammo and component and operator of gunbroker.com, the largest online marketplace serving the firearm and shooting sport industry. Today, they announced the third quarter results. PO WW. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. I like this part though. Honestly, this is pretty good. 100% of our production has been sold. Like they said, bro, if we close down the website today, we're good. We would have sold everything for the year. 250 million. Very interesting. I like that. Let's get earnings. Gotta look for opportunity. I was just kidding though. I actually picked some up last time. All-time high is $10. I picked some up before already at this level. So we're just waiting, just waiting for it to play out. We'll see where it goes. If it drops some more, definitely buying opportunity. I mean, you saw that earnings. It was good earnings. All right, let me see what Nasty May says. Yo, I heard this theory. Rate of CPI is slowing down. So Powell says we're gonna have less rate hikes and can control inflation. We can see SPY rockets all-time high. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't think CPI is slowing down, man. I mean, all right. So the only way CPI is slowing down would be the fact that our data is so delayed that the only way CPI would slow down would be the fact that our data is so delayed that even though it's already February of 2022, we would be pulling the data from May 2021. That is the only way CPI data is slowing down. If we were currently at this area when we should be at this area, so that's the only way I can think of CPI data slowing down. If we were so far behind, we're like freaking 8 months behind in terms of data. But aside from that, look, oil's been climbing, all-time highs. Supply chain issue is not easing. China, Olympics, war, things stop moving. Things like that. I just don't see it. I don't see supply chain going down. I don't know. It'd be nice to see SPY all-time highs. Sure, I could benefit that, from my semiconductor stocks, but gotta be realistic. Gotta be realistic, boys. Gotta be realistic. I believe most of the rate hike talks right now is mostly headline selling by news organizations. Transitory was not the worst word to use, honestly. A lot of this is supply chain shit. We see. Secret sauce, sir. But you know what? You know what though? I will give you an opportunity to get the secret sauce if you want. Let me send it to you. Since you asked, I will send you how you can achieve the secret sauce. There we go. So you can go to the Xtrades app link. You can find everything there. So you go to this link and you find a PDF and stuff there. Good luck. Get it before it's too late. It's pretty good. This company also said, they reaffirmed the 2022 sales. Well, the earnings we got today. iPower had a pretty good earnings. Penny stock. Whoa, moved up a lot after hours. 50-cent move. Nice. It was good earnings. For a penny stock, it was good earnings. I'm having a hard time naming stuff. Yeah, I know, right? I know, man. I know. Inflation is no joke. I don't want to talk about inflation no more, man. It's depressing. I don't want anybody to know about it because you know what happened? The more people that know about inflation, the more people that are gonna raise their prices. When you go to a restaurant and you talk to them and you're like, yo, why are your price so high? And they say inflation, just tell them, what inflation? Inflation only at 7.5%, you bozo. Why are you increasing your prices by like 50 to 20, like 25 to 50%? We need to go to restaurants and we need to start a massive campaign, right? And just boycott all the restaurants that increases their price 25 to 50%. We'll print out the CPI data, right? And then we'll help them calculate it to, say, hey, dollars times 7%, is only like 7 cents. We need to let all the restaurant and all those other industries know that they shouldn't be jacking up. We gotta go. Let's go to halal stands. Tell them $9 halal, no good, no bueno, man. We need that 7% increase. So like previously, if you guys are paying $5 for halal, just take $5 times 1.07%. Do it on the calculator for them and say, hey, you should be increasing it by only 35%, homie. 35 cents, Habibi. 35 cents. Not no freaking $4 increase, man. You know, like if you see like a taco stand and they're, if you used to be able to get 3 tacos for like, for like $6, right? And now 3 tacos $9. You take $6, you pull up on the calculator this and you say, hey, 1.07%. That's CPI, that's inflation. 642. I'll be willing to pay 650, not $9. All right, 650, not $9. And then burrito, burrito was like $6 a year ago, or like you get one of those fat burritos for $8. You do the math, 1.07%, 856. All right, let's round it back down to 850. We'll call it a day. Because what do you really put in the burrito? You just add more rice anyways. Jesus, man. But just just messing around. Imagine though, that'd be funny, right? Because I actually saw this video. I saw this video about how back in the day Italy, when they had like crazy inflation, and like because when they had crazy inflation and like bus fares went up by X amount and things like that, people would boycott the bus fare, and they would have somebody like sit near the bus stop and they would print fake tickets, and they would give them the ticket number just to like make everybody think that the price didn't go up as much. Yeah, probably. Hey, what's up, Wager? If hipsters want to pay $9 for 2 burritos at 3 in the morning, that's true. That's true. But what if the hipster becomes us, though? Yo, actually, you know what? Wait, no, actually. So I just had this crazy thought, right? But I just realized it doesn't make sense. I just realized it doesn't make sense because when I go to other states that are not as expensive as New York, I'd be willing to pay anything, right? Like for example, if I was in like, some other random state and they were charging like, you know, um some crazy price for burritos than what the state minimum was, right? I'd pay for it, right? Like let's say if I go to Texas and I pay like, I pay like I don't know, uh I pay like $3 to $5 for one taco, and like people would usually pay $1.50. I'd be okay paying $3 to $5 because that's what I know I'm already used to in New York. But what I don't understand is how do people come from these other states like Ohio or Mississippi, like, how did they come from Ohio or Mississippi or whatever like small town they come from, right? And they come to New York and like the price is like 400% higher. How do they deal with that? Like, how do those? Because those are what what would be considered hipsters by New York standards, right? If those people are like are like hipsters by New York standards, how are those people willing to accept 400% increase? Because for me, when I visit somewhere, it's actually not increase. It's either standard price or decrease, or whatever price I'm paying. So I just had that thought. I was like, man, this doesn't make sense, bro. I personally fly to New York to film you arguing with a foot car guy. I could do it, man. I'd do it, bro. I'd mess with those guys just for fun, hell. Because you know what? There's so many carts in New York. I'm not scared. Sometimes I'll argue. I'll do it, man. If they ban me from shopping in that place, so be it. So be it, yo. I just find another cart. So many carts in here, man. So be it. I'm not committed to no one thing. I'm so hipster. I make my own corn tortillas. You're so hipster. You probably make your own stand and charge $9. Nah, Spindle, do it. Do it, Spindle. Do it. You and your boyfriend. Yes. Email something I'll talk about. Remote workers and wages will cause. That's true. That's true. Remote workers. I mean, if anything, I think remote workers would cause movements from like New York to like those tax-free states. Like, I think there's like 7 states that doesn't charge tax or something, or more, maybe more. I could be wrong. I know like Florida, Texas, one of the northern states was it not? It can't be Connecticut, right? Maybe Maine or something. One of those. New Hampshire. That's right. Yeah, you gotta start living a high cost spend though. If you want to be rich, you gotta do that. It's just the way. I mean, that's true. That's true. But the problem is a lot of those people in those other random states, they don't have the same education to be as good at coding as like the people in New York and San Fran though. At the same time, it's just like the exposure to the air, you know. Valentine weekend hurt my bank account. Oh, sorry to hear that, Fiat World. Did you have to spend $140 on a bouquet of flowers this weekend or today? Let's see. Let's see what other earnings we got. Oh, big drop here. They just cut their guidance. This is TurboTax and QuickBook. What happened here? Why did they cut their guidance like that? SCI also reported today. This is the funeral company. This is the death company. Personal service company that provides funeral and cemetery service. Let me see what happened here. That's true. Cook at home? That's nice. Yeah, that's true. My boyfriend bought me 2 bouquets, but I only had 1 vase, so I use an empty protein powder. Oh, what a sweet guy. This guy is a keeper, man. This guy is a keeper. Don't ever let that guy go, Spindle. Damn, bought you 2, yo. This man. Inflation must not be hitting you guys. Yeah, that's true, Kip. Oh my gosh. Jesus, Fiat World. Oh man, this guy's a keeper. Spindle, forget it. You gotta move on to this guy. Forget about your guy. Move on to this guy. Oh man. This guy is a keeper. I mean, Jesus, man. He better be getting taken care of tonight. What is yo, is it her birthday and Valentine's Day at the same time, Fiat World, man? What's going on? What why is so okay? Why so special here, man? Because I spent 4K on me. He doesn't make that kind of money. I put an offer in the house, so Oh, that's nice, Kip. You guys cracked me up today, man. It was like how now she guilt me into getting her necklace to match her earring. I'm a bozo. Oh man. Hey man. Hey, it's okay, man. You know, to be loved is something, but to love and like receive love back, that's everything, man. So if that's what you have, because obviously you care about her enough to get her that, and if she cares about you back, that's it, man. Can't pay enough for that. All right, let's check out this earnings. SCI EPS $1.17 as opposed to 97 cents. Estimate sales is 1.04 billion as opposed to 988 mil. Top and bottom beat. Another great quarter for funerals. 7% beat. Wonder what the data was compared to last year though. Can't find it. They just linked me to another link. That link's nowhere. What a scam. Guidance is really strong too. Earnings per share for full year is 280 to 320. So even on the higher end at 320 divided by 4 quarters, that's 80 cents a quarter. That would mean that they're expecting a weaker, like a weaker year coming up. I mean, I guess at the same time that makes sense, right? Because how much more people can die at this point? Alkaline water trading back down to $1. They just recorded a record year too. Alkaline Water Company reported record third quarter revenue of 15.1 million, 57% year over year growth. Wow, what a monster! Strong guidance. They're back to the same price that they were last year. Last time they were at $1, they ran to $2 and change. Could this happen again? They're also back to their 2020 prices too. So, but I remember last time I looked, they were struggling to get into profitability. So very interesting there. If you guys like penny stocks. Any other earnings you guys want to check out or any stocks you guys want to see today? 3M guidance is very weak. Not doing so well there. Weber losing record amount of money. What do you expect? IPO around $20. Who really buys this Weber stock, man? Like, what do you see when you buy the Weber stock? Like, it's just a Weber grow. Actually, price to sales is really low. Price to sale ratio is extremely cheap, less than 1. But I think that's just because people don't see the opportunity for them to grow, just like how I don't see it. But it might be possible actually if you look hard enough. Who knows? That's pretty much it for all the big earnings for today. Wait, Advanced Auto Parts. I didn't see that. Let me see. AAP. Oh no. AAP. Maybe they didn't report earnings yet. Yeah, I don't see it yet. I guess they didn't report the earnings. See anything in the news? Imbalance was 641 million to the buy side. A lot of talks about RSX. This is like Russia ETF. A lot of money might flow into it just because they've been pumping this ticker like crazy. This ticker has been up and down, up and down. It's coming back to 2020 levels, so this could be a pretty interesting area to buy if you want to rotate your money out of the U.S. market. There's a lot of talks about how like people want to rotate money to the Russian market. I'm not sure why. It's all very speculative, very hard to like play that in my opinion. But if hedge fund think is the way, maybe is the way. All right, let's look into some stuff. What are your thoughts on AMD after the XLNX acquisition? I think it's a great deal for them, you know. Oh yeah, rubles is like, what is that, like $1 for 10 cents or something, or 1 cent? So AMD XLNX. So for every share of AMD, right, you get like 1.72 shares of XLNX. So you look at it this way: if AMD is at 114.27 times 1.7234, so it's trading at like $2 discount almost. Yeah, it's trading. XLNX is trading about $2 discount. So if you're looking to get that because you think it's a better deal, then make sure you do the math accordingly. You know, unless this like this discrepancy gets bigger than $5, I wouldn't consider a huge discount. You know, because it's going to move very closely to AMD's price. As far as long term, you know, fundamental side for AMD, I think it's a great deal for them. You know, it's an opportunity for AMD to expand. It's an opportunity for them to make even more money. I think next quarter they're gonna take a hit, because maybe next 2 quarters they might take a hit with the merger and stuff. But then I think once everything goes through and they, you know, and they're able to save a lot of money due to this merger deal, then AMD could continue to like go up a lot further, you know, in the long term. But they also been running a lot too, man. AMD's also ran a lot. Like, Jesus, man. Like, I'm not saying AMD needs to come back to $14, but it's up a lot. It's up a lot. It'd be nice to catch it around like 70s again. You know? Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? I haven't had shares of AMD in a long time. But yeah, if you like AMD, and you want to buy this at a discount, that's not a bad deal. Honestly, for a while there, this was trading at a pretty good price. It paid some dividend, and it was like a significant discount as well. Just even like last month, it was trading at 166, way below the opportunity. SC chart. Let's see. Roblox. So you got, I know a lot of you guys are really bullish on Roblox, right? And like, you think Roblox are going like, we saw Nancy talk about Roblox and things like that. I gotta see this. I haven't seen this in a while, man. Yeah. I mean, if you, oh my God, I almost looked up the wrong ticker. I was like, no way Roblox was that cheap, but it is pretty cheap. So I was looking at Roblox last week, man, and I was like, I was just sitting there thinking to myself, I was like, yo, if there's a time to buy Roblox, it would be now. It would be now, man. You know, if there was a time to buy the Roblox, this is it. Like we went back to IPO prices. We were briefly below the IPO price, right? Like, how much more discount are we gonna get at this point? You know what I mean? Um, like how much more discount could we possibly get at this point? So, you know, if something I you know what? I don't see how I really don't see how they aren't making money. Correct me if I'm wrong in this thinking process, right? Um, tell me if I'm wrong in this thinking process, guys. But I sitting here, like I can't help to understand how Roblox is not making money this quarter, um, unless it's delayed to next quarter. But I really don't understand how they're not making money because they had the Nike deal. Um, who else had a deal on the Roblox metaverse? Wasn't there another company that had a deal on the Roblox metaverse? I forgot. I just know that oh, Gucci. They did some deal earlier on. You know, Coke apparently did some deal as well. Didn't even know about this. Um, LV did a deal. Oh, there's a bunch of luxury brands that did a deal. You know, these guys are all last year. They're not talking about this year though. But I remember there was more luxury brands that did deals this year on the Roblox and things like that. So like I really don't understand, you know, how like they wouldn't have a great quarter unless everybody already thinks it's priced in. But I really don't think it's that priced in yet. This was to have a better quarter than previous quarter. And in previous quarter, they were already trading at like, you know, $70, $80, right? And they're trading way below that. So it's like how? But yeah, that's true. The other part of the argument is that is that the company is trading at like 100 plus times earnings. You know, price of sales is trading at 23 times, which is very high, right? So that's the other side of the argument. The company is just trading at like ridiculous levels that the market doesn't make sense for. And that's a reasonable argument as well, you know, to be fair. But if we discount these fundamental numbers and we just look at like, you know, stock price this quarter compared to stock price last quarter, then it's at extreme value because even when they IPO, they were already trading very high. But I think this quarter is gonna be interesting. It's gonna set the standard for how they perform. It's gonna set the standard for how the stock is going forward because if they do get a lot of money and there's a lot of advertising dollars in these deals, then like the stock is extremely undervalued because there's a lot of growth ratio out there. But if they don't, and they end up being something like Unity, and they're just growing like a tiny percent, less than 100% a year, then forget about it. Like, I expect Roblox to be growing 100% quarter over quarter this quarter. If they're not growing 100% quarter over quarter this quarter, forget it. Because I remember that when they first reported their earnings over here, there was no growth. Actually, they didn't grow. One of these quarters they didn't grow. One of the first 2 quarters they didn't grow at all. It was this quarter that they had a huge growth. It's not a bad bet. If we're looking for the bullish move, we can see a move to 80s, and potentially even a move to 90s. You know, those are some good levels if you want to play the lottos. Good luck on that, man. Advanced Auto Part earnings per share $2.07. Supposed to 196. Sales is 2.4 as opposed to 2.37. 10% move compared to the same period last year. Stocks, the stock price increased a lot, 150 to 224s. Wow. I knew it. There had to be another buyback. This is the only way this company is staying up so high. They're doing buybacks. $1 billion buyback. What's the market cap? Huh? The market cap is 13.9. That's a big buyback. 7%. And they already bought back like $1 billion previously. At this point, the company is gonna hold their own shares. At this point, the company is gonna own everything. They're doing buybacks apparently. Probably because they're giving shares to the frontline team members. Probably give shares to these guys, and these guys never sell. They just hold on to it for life. Because why would you sell the shares that the company give you? Especially if you're working there. You wouldn't. At some point, it's probably even equivalent to like lost dollar. Because that share would just be stuck in those accounts forever. And nobody will know the better. See, guidance, full year 22 guidance is 13.2 to 13.75. As opposed to 13.27. Net sales at 11.2 to 11.5. As opposed to 11.17. Oh, the guidance is pretty good. It's much stronger. That's pretty much it for all the earnings for today. Let's look at SPY real quick. SPY has some good moves today. Market open, we moved down this morning, broke back up a little bit, and then we kind of tested the resistance right here, came back down again, could potentially test it a little bit higher. So that's on SPY. This is on ES. ES, the picture is a little bit more clear. You can see why we test where we tested. So on ES, we were chopping at this range for a while, all night last night and whatnot. That was one of the tops we couldn't break through. So this morning, a market open for the European. Those bears, they sold off. Those gay bears, they sold it off down here. And then by 7 a.m., pre-market American market, they pumped it up, but they couldn't get past this level. Rejected, came back down, attempted that level again. Couldn't get past this, so came back down again over here. So now we're in the middle of the range. We're either gonna test this level again, or we're gonna have a lower low. But if it was anything like Friday over here, was that Friday, the 10th, Thursday and Friday, where we tested this range over here. So on Friday, this top test was testing the lows of the previous day and whatnot. So we tested that range over here, um, and before we end up going back down. So that was a classic trap. This classic trap there. Uh, we could potentially setting up a classic trap here. But I think the best way to set up the trap would be if they were to run it over here. Everybody would think is bullish, and then they'll get in, and then this will end up being the resistance from here, where we'll trap back down and go even lower to the 4250s. So that's why I think could be a good possibility. Naturally, in a bearish market, you get lower lows. So that's what naturally happens in bearish market, unless it invalidates that. That's pretty much it for the market outlook. I'm still waiting for the double bottom move to play out. If this double bottom moves happen, that's probably where we look to to like um, pick up, Google and like anything interesting that we like, honestly. Oh man, when people get too old and they forget things, that's kind of annoying. What's up, guys? It's your boy 007. So it's kind of the market outlook over there. If you guys want to check that out, posted that this morning as well. Looking for that double bottom move. Costco. Let me check out Costco real quick, and I'm gonna end the stream. I think Costco is kind of following the market. Your ideal price target would be for it to set up that double bottom. Best case scenario, you know. So this is Costco. This is the market. Yeah, if Google can come back here, I agree. That'll be interesting. I hope you didn't all in, man. I hope you left some money. Because remember, I was telling you I was kind of scared. That market was too frothy, man. It's kind of shook. But I think Google actually is almost like bottoming out on the daily chart here. We'll see. We'll see how the market plays. Market can turn around anytime. Ouch. Oh, you guys might have to pick up options to compensate. If we come down here, you guys might have to pick up options, like long-term options to July to compensate for it. It's okay, man. It's okay. Inflation, you'd be fine. 2870. I mean, hey, it should at least hit 3,000, right? Because this was the all-time high before stock split anyways. This year alert for Len. Oh yeah, even these companies are getting scary, by the way. So I got an alert for this. I might actually sneak the entry. We'll see. But even these home building companies are getting scary because high interest rate is naturally bad for home builders. Yeah, you go RB Nickel. Look at this guy buying everything. You can go RB Nickel. Can't time the market. Just buy the dip. Lumber, oil, gold, buy the dip. All right, I'm gonna end it here. Oh, actually, if you guys looking to short, you can see some opportunities in these opening trades like Dave and Buster, Shake Shack. So seeing a lot of opportunities here. Hotels. Seeing a little bit of opportunity here on the bearish side. Very, very nice. That's it, man. Take care, guys. Have a good night.